Hey, what's going on, Internet? Welcome to episode 1 of the Mono Red / Control Burn deck. Mono Red Burn / Control deck. What the fuck am I saying? So we'll see if this little experiment will crash and burn, or some other fire-related pun. So 2-land Armillary Sphere. These are the type of hands that I love. We're playing against, I guess, Doomblade or Dumbblade or Dungeon Master Blade or something. He's on the 60. And it looks like I'm lagging a little bit, or somebody's lagging a little bit. But we're on the play, which is great. And okay, I was about to lament another mono white deck, but he goes Plains and the Traveler's Amulet. We're going to one-up him and go Mountain into Armillary Sphere. So take that, pal. So let's see. Hopefully he's on artifacts and this Anger of the Gods just annihilates him. I mean, I would imagine he's on the artifact deck. I mean, I'm not saying everyone who plays, Islands and Plains and Traveler's Amulet is on the same list that I am. But I would imagine that it's something similar. So yeah, so I think he's on Esper Artifacts. He could be using anyone's list. I'm not going to claim that, I have a monopoly on those lists. So we're going to fetch main phase. And we don't have to discard. Next turn, it'll probably be double Hellspark Elemental. Let's see if he wants to save himself some damage. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shock that. I say, you don't want to panic, into removal, but I also don't want him to ramp. Plus, it guarantees these Hellsparks are getting in. So I think this artifact deck is actually a pretty good matchup. Really, the one thing we got to worry about is the Sharding Sphinx. That's a problem. So we'll see what kind of follow-up he has. If he's playing, mine / Hakeem's list, he does have Vapor Snags, so which make these Pitchburn Devils kind of bad. Lose a lot of tempo. Well, let's see what he goes for here. A Tower Gargoyle would be good, but he also knows I have 6 damage just waiting in the grave. So now we have 6 there. 3. So he plays the Cormorants. So if we don't if we hit the 5th land, we're gonna Devils. But we didn't, so I'm just gonna do both Hellsparks now. If he wants to save himself 3 damage, he can. And if he doesn't, that's amazing. I think that's our most mana efficient play. But he is just going to take it. Really, the Tower Gargoyle is what we're really worried about. So, we've almost got him. We really wanted that 5th land there, though. But, we got 12 damage for 2 cards. Maybe blowing that shock that early on the Sculptor will bite us, but, I want to deny him the mana efficiency. So he's got to be worried about more stuff. I'm just going to completely wreck that board with Anger of the Gods. I'll probably just Bolt Face. It's either going to be Devils or Bolt Face. It might actually just be Bolt Face. Because if I plan on angering, there's really no reason to play these Devils. But we'll see. Actually, let's give it a try here. Let's see the power of the Pitchburn Devils. As long as he doesn't have I mean, if he's Vapor Snagging, then you know he's not playing that Sculptor. I mean, if he Vapor Snags into like double Glaze Fiend, then yeah, I'm not even gonna think of, whoa, he is on somebody else's list or his own list. So let's see what he wants to do. I don't think you want to get in for 5. Another thing I failed to mention in the deck tech, I know I said the Seismic Strikes really only go to the face. You can actually Seismic Strike your own Pitchburn Devils. And if he chumps, or like if he trades, he's dead. Alright, so he's dead. So there you go, the power of the burn deck. Yeah, keep it on top, whatever. So there you go, successful first experiment. Pitchburn Devils, you know, did the guaranteed 3 damage. Actually acted like a 5-mana Searing Blaze. But that's okay. Oops. So that was a big reason why I wanted the Devils in there. You know, he actually, you know, does a fair amount at controlling the board, and you know, he goes to the upstairs as well. So I think, you know, that shock on the Sculptor paid off. And then, you know, just going full ham with the Hellspark Elementals also paid off. And also, I mean, I don't know, I haven't really seen, you know, aside from that guy I played, but he was playing Gutter Snipes. Hey, it's the rematch. So I guess we'll do it again since it's so rare to find a game. But yeah, it was pretty hopeless for him without like either the 4/4, the Tower Gargoyle, or the Sharding Sphinx. That was not going to be a good matchup for him at all. And, you know, like I said, when I get 12 damage from 2 cards, I mean, that's also going to be, you know, pretty hard to overcome. So we'll see if we have a little bit better. I mean, we did have a clunky hand, but, you know, like I said, I want to see this card in my opening hand every time. And we have an Anger of the Gods. And we're on to play again, which is great. Now, if we hit a 4th land, I may just... Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to Hellspark here. Get into damage while I can. And I'll probably Hellspark again next turn and then just spend my turn for Spear Crack. Or, you know, 4 mana Divination, draw 2 lands. But no turn 1 Amulet for him this time. But a Capsule. So yeah, so I'm getting into my Hellspark again. So I spent 4 mana, 1 card at sorcery speed to do 6 damage. So that's why it's like burn / control. Hellspark is definitely the burn on the burn side of that, since it's all he does. Doesn't really do anything to control the board at all. Maybe forcing some, you know, uncomfortable chump blocks. Alright, so we can go turn 4 Spear Crack, turn 5 Devils, and then we'll go from there. But he naturally hits all Esper lands. And we have, you know, the Skull Crack, which only does one thing, and that's go to the dome. We'll see how all in he goes here. Because again, you know, we have the little kind of push and pull with the Devils and the Anger. But if he floods the board, then... Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Like, unless a Seismic Strike would be great. I mean, I can race that card. I mean, he was going to be... He doesn't swing with the Ethereum Sculptor. Well, thank you for that, sir. He's leaving open a blue, so he could get Vapor Snagged here. Oh, dude, we did draw a Seismic Strike. Okay, well, I definitely want him to Vapor Snag that. If he has his Vapor Snag. He's only got 4 cards. He could be running counter spells. You never know. He's running Mana Force Mace, so who can fucking know? There it is again. So it's actually going to be a +3/+3. He's getting frisky. He's still leaving up for Vapor Snag, though. And there's an Inferno Titan. Let's see what happens here. There's our, you know, I win card. I mean, it actually probably was better to just tighten that thing away. Actually, no, I'm going to wait. He didn't have the Vapor Snag, so... Okay, he has that. See if he leaves the Gargoyle back. Because I'm probably just going to Seismic Strike Skullcrack. Play Titan. And then just go from there. We're really putting him to the test. I mean, we've only really done 6 damage to him with the Hellspark. I mean, we're not using this on anything else. You know, Skullcrack him. We're gonna Titan. Actually, can we just... No, we can't win yet. But we will most assuredly win next turn. Let's just get in our 3 now. Yeah, there's nothing... He's dead. There's nothing he can do. Power of Inferno Titan. But I think even without the Inferno Titan actually made this, you know, 10 times easier. But I'm pretty certain we would have gotten there. I mean, he's choked on mana. He's playing, you know, choked on Mana Force Mace. Strix ain't gonna do it. He needs a Vapor Snag, like, right now, and nope. So he's dead. I can actually just show him the Anger of the Gods, but I'm not gonna. Maybe we'll play again. I don't want him to think or to know I have it, just in case he doesn't watch my videos. Yeah, so Esper Artifacts, pretty miserable matchup against an Inferno Titan. So, I don't know. Maybe that guy's the only person online right now. That's a little 15-minute demo, but I don't think I'm going to go longer than that today. Since it's the weekend, I want to go do other stuff. But at least I got this out here for you. Be back. I'm going to be gone tomorrow. So Monday, I'll have more gameplay of this deck. And, you know, feel free to tell me how bad my opponents were, or how bad I am, or how bad my deck is, or whatever else you guys are going to do. I can take it. And honestly, I don't really care too much anyways. Maybe I care. I mean, I'm salty. Of course I care. But all right, thanks for tuning in. Take care, and goodbye.